And Jimmy Kimmel, he's very mad at me, and I know you're close to him.
I've heard
I hope you tell him that, I'm sorry that, they got bent out of shape. I don't think I did anything wrong. We can have disagreements.
I agree.
I mean, you and I don't agree on everything. Look at this clash now. And yet we're cool. Sometimes I am a little brash about me when they compare me with the other late night guys. And I'm like, I'm not like you guys. I'm not. You could all exchange your monologues, all of you, and no one would know the difference in tone. Tone, okay?
Tone, yeah.
Whereas me, I'm not there. I'm not in on your, I don't just buy into the left-wing bullshit. And I never stop making fun of the right-wing bullshit.
Bill Maher just ignited a media firestorm, taking direct aim at Jimmy Kimmel and today's late-night political comedy scene. Once close friends, Maher revealed their fallout stemmed from refusing to follow Kimmel's ideological shift. He called out what he sees as blatant double standards across television satire. The backlash was instant and intense. If you want bold political commentary, culture war debates, and unfiltered late-night drama, subscribe and let's break it down.
Bugs me so much. My tribe is supposed to be the left, but these are the people who just can't talk to you unless you're exactly there. Whereas the Republicans, they always fucking come to my show. John Kennedy from Louisiana was on last week, took his beating like a man, like they all do. And we came across lovingly and smilingly and happily, and we can disagree.
I agree.
You and I aren't always completely on the same page, although we're very close because we're both smart guys. But, I just don't get...
Maher didn't sugarcoat his criticism of his own political side. He argued that many progressives isolate themselves in ideological echo chambers, repeating the same narratives without real scrutiny. That comfort, he warned, creates intellectual weakness. When challenged by opposing views, solid counterarguments are often missing. For Maher, shutting down disagreement isn't just frustrating, it's a threat to healthy political discourse and honest conversation in America.
Shit at all.
Right.
And, if that's not good enough for you, then I think you're the asshole. And I don't think Jimmy is an asshole.
No,
I think he's a great guy. And it bugs me that, because of what the latest thing was, that, we may never talk.
You guys should be thick as thieves and on the same page. And I'll tell you something interesting, talking about left and talking about right.
Even while criticizing Kimmel, Maher left the door open for peace. He made it clear that political disagreement shouldn't turn into personal warfare. In today's polarized America, different views on culture and policy are inevitable and healthy. But too often, dissent gets labeled as betrayal. Maher argues that this mindset crushes real debate and fuels division.
Stamp. I mean, maybe you can't tell me that Congress...
I don't mean Congress. I mean, amongst the tastemakers, your sort of Tucker Carlsons, your Candace Owens, your Ben Shapiro's.
You're right. They're all over the map.
They're all battling
They're fighting each other.
Right. And on the left, everyone's sort of lockstep in terms of the tastemakers.
Right. Ben Shapiro, Yarmulke, Tucker Carlson, Hitler.
Right.
Not so bad.
Right. So
what the fuck?
But all I'm saying is whether you agree or disagree.
Maher highlighted a key difference. Conservatives like Tucker Carlson, Candace Owens, and Ben Shapiro openly clash, while major left-leaning voices often stay in lockstep. His point? Debate should thrive on all sides, without blind loyalty or automatic hostility.
Isn't a good look for the woman party that all the guys were speaking out for Jimmy Kimmel when Trump went after him, except on the woman's show, where for 5 days the outspoken hosts were suddenly as quiet as a geisha. Then on the 5th day, they rose and said, no one silences us. No one had to. You silenced yourself.
Maher stressed that healthy democracy thrives on open disagreement and clashing ideas. On the left, he argued, many stay silent, too afraid to challenge the far left, nodding along out of fear. That's not unity, it's fragility. When debate is taboo, honest conversation dies, and democracy suffers. Maher cuts through the noise, calling out movements that can't tolerate internal dissent.
Continued, did you all really think we weren't going to talk about Jimmy Kimmel? No, I thought you would, but then you didn't. Five days? Talk about needing extra time to get ready. And if you can't take a breath and laugh at that, you're making my point.
When Jimmy Kimmel was briefly suspended, Maher called out The View for staying silent, defending free speech only when convenient. He said, shows hypocrisy. For Maher, fear and pandering have overtaken real conviction in daytime political commentary.
It's just, it's just an upbeat party show. That's why they hired people named Joy and Sunny and Whoopi. Girls, let me go out strong, okay? It won't kill you. I promise. It's happened to me, and I may go out after this show. We don't know. We don't know. And, Jimmy, look, I don't think what he said was exactly right. I don't. We don't agree on that. He didn't lose his job.
Like Kimmel, The View hosts embrace the woke label, but Maher says their outrage is selective. Criticism of the right sparks national crises, yet the left rarely faces the same scrutiny. For Maher, this is virtue signaling over true principle.
It's errand to try to say that these nuts who do these things are any team. Jimmy's wrong, I think, to put him in one team. But, look at what this guy is doing. I mean, Jimmy has every right to be wrong, but look at this guy. He was doing porn video games with furries. He was on a game called Furry Shades of Gay 3. This kid is in his basement with VR goggles on, getting virtually ass-fucked by a cartoon wombat? And you're going to put politics into this?
In this clip, Maher defends Kimmel, showing it's about principle, not personal beef. He refuses to join the woke late-night ritual of nonstop Trump and MAGA bashing. For Maher, comedy should punch in all directions, not just where it's socially rewarded. That independence sets him apart and makes others uncomfortable.
And finally, new rule, stop saying that Whoopi Goldberg getting yanked from The View right after she attacked me on The View is karma. There's no such thing as karma, sorry. Sorry, but life is random. The only word to describe it when a big game hunter gets trampled by an elephant and then eaten by lions is hilarious. Now, I mentioned this karma stuff on the show last week because I was relating how many texts and emails I got from people congratulating me on receiving a karmagram from the universe in the form of Whoopi Goldberg's chastisement.
This is likely where Kimmel and Maher drifted apart. Maher criticized Kimmel for turning comedy into nonstop political commentary. Over time, late-night shows have shifted from laughs and clever sketches to opinionated monologues and predictable partisanship. Maher laments this change, saying it drains the fun and escapism from the genre.
Goldberg shouldn't have to conform to or apologize for her views on race, as much as I disagree with them. And she certainly shouldn't have to sit out like a child and think about what she did. The View suspending someone for sharing a view is like firing Pat Sajak for selling a vowel.
America prides itself on free speech, even when opinions are controversial or unpopular. Disagreement isn't a crime, and offense isn't harm. Legal systems, workplace rules, and public debate exist to handle real violations. Mob pressure shouldn't replace them. Cancel culture weakens democracy, punishing people for expressing views. Debate, challenge, and counter ideas, but don't silence them. That's true freedom. If you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more videos.